What's up, everybody? It's Dan, and we are going to start off this pod by all harmonizing on a note. Is everybody ready? 3, 2, 1. I mean, should we end it there?
Yes.
Yep.
So, weird thing is, John is not with us, so this might be your favorite podcast. I'm just saying that to mess with
Poor
John.
John.
But I'm going to go around the room and we'll announce who is with, starting with Jeannie.
Judy's here.
Jeannie's been on before. This is your third? So your third
I think
podcast
so.
you've been on?
Yeah, my third podcast.
Third, and then everybody else has not been on.
Nope.
Right?
Wow.
We have Becca.
Save the best sibling for last.
Would it be Jacob because you just
No,
said
me. Oh, well, yeah.
I know it's being
No,
dumb.
like immediate.
Yes, I know what you mean. And then her husband, Jacoby.
Jacob Calhoun.
And then
If you're looking for a loan for your business.
Commercial lending.
did everybody announce like their job title?
Member FDIC Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
If
I'm a nanny and a chef and a house cleaner
and a conspiracy theorist.
and a conspiracy theorist.
And a conspiracy
all in one.
which we will talk about eventually on a pod. And then last but not least, our man with homosexual tendencies.
Hey guys, I have not come out, but I thought this would be a great time to come out is on the podcast. So
We're waiting to get canceled. That's our whole point of this podcast, is we want to get canceled. But we don't have Johnny, but I assume he's with his family, but we couldn't get together. So we're doing a quick little Christmas kind of special today. And I wanted to start out with, can everybody share one of their either best Christmas memory or worst Christmas memory, whichever one you can think of. Do you want to? Will you do it? What? Oh, you didn't have a mic. I
Let's
didn't.
just forget about Dan's wife.
Okay, my wife is also here with us, but you don't have a mic. That's why I got confused. But
You're
she is here.
sharing.
We are, but I have another.
I'm
one.
really disappointed.
Chivalry is really
Yeah, my wife is here.
Pop in the pod.
Yeah, popping in the pot. But for this Christmas special, does anybody have one they can start out with, or do we need a second?
Like just
Best
any
or
Christmas
worst?
Any Christmas memory, best or worst, anything good. I will start it out with when we were. It wasn't. Was it? I don't remember if it was Christmas or not. But when we went to that Walmart and we went
Okay,
down
I
the
was
hill.
just gonna say that.
Okay, was that Christmas though?
I don't know if it
think
was was it-
Christmas. I think it was just in the winter time.
It was just in the winter. For some reason, I was thinking it was close to Christmas.
Me too.
but-
For some reason, I was thinking it
That was fun though. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe it wasn't Christmas, but it was in the winter, and we were going to Walmart because we were going to get like snacks, and then I believe we were going to get like stuff to swim in. Right? Does that
We were
sound?
traveling and we got stuck somewhere in like a blizzard. Yeah.
And we
went
and
to
the
Walmart.
Walmart was like down just a long. It wasn't like I don't know if it was
No,
as steep.
up a
It was
hill, wasn't it?
maybe it was either up or I mean either way you're
And
going
then
up or
we
down a
left,
hill.
We were going downhill to get out of.
No, it was the opposite because we were having trouble leaving. We had to get out to push to leave and then walk up the
Oh,
hill.
I was thinking we were sliding down.
We
Well,
might have on the way down.
One of us is right. One of us is wrong. I don't know.
Either way there was a hill
Yes. Yeah.
and we couldn't get up
We were
it.
going up it. Yes.
Yeah, we were trying to go up. And you know my favorite part about this is the fact that all of us got out to push except Dad. Mom, even Mom was outside with us. And we're all pushing the van up the
No,
hill.
but I think Dad did get out to push because
I think he tried and
yes,
then
because he dropped his cell phone
he did?
as we were
I
trying
don't
to push
remember
the
that.
car, and so then once we got up, Dad was like, "I don't know where my cell phone was. We had to go find it in the snow."
I don't remember
I
that.
don't remember that.
Yep, I do.
That was back when
Or
they
it
had
might
flip
have been
phones. So
maybe Dustin had Dad's cell phone or something. I don't know.
I mean,
that was
I believe
that was the
that
flip phones. They were indestructible.
Yeah.
So it probably didn't even matter. But that's the one that came to mind to me. I thought it was Christmas time though, but maybe it wasn't. I guess that was
It
just
might
a
have
winter
been.
thing.
Maybe we were traveling like to Ohio.
I'll have
for
to ask Mom and
Christmas or
Dad.
something. Yeah, I don't remember.
Mine
But-
was when I got a laptop and my brother got an Xbox, and we thought it was just the best Christmas ever. And then later that day, my friend Colby pulls in
Put the mic a
to my
little closer.
driveway.
Put the mic a little closer.
I thought you said you wanted it farther away.
I didn't know. Well, go ahead and put it closer though.
Is this fine?
Yeah,
About
it's
this?
fine.
Anyway, so he pulls into the driveway in a brand new Toyota Tacoma, and we're like, oh well, whatever. He's rich, it's fine. But then later on that day, my friend Jordan pulled in a brand new Chrysler 300 with like maxed out packages, and then my parents just felt horrible because they thought they did a really good job, and they did.
I was
But
gonna
then,
say,
in
you got-
comparison to two brand new vehicles,
Yeah, but they had 2 kids that age.
who did?
Like you guys were twins, so they had 2 kids to that age that they can't buy 2 cars.
Well, they did.
Colby's parents could have
Jacob,
bought
it
2
sounds
cars.
like you
okay,
have.
well, yeah.
Oh no, they're saying like your
Cool.
parents would have had to spend double
Yeah, that's what
compared to unless they have
Right.
siblings. I don't know.
And in reality, they probably spent $1,500 on us.
I mean, that really sounds like you went through some trauma. Like
Sounds
you're-
like a little bit
How
of
did
bitterness.
That really makes you feel.
I mean,
Yeah, tell us how that makes you
I
feel.
like my laptop.
You still have it?
No, that was back in 2006.
They had laptops back then.
Wow.
You sure it wasn't like a big old thick one?
Yes, it was the entire size of an entire room.
Yeah. What about you, Nick? Oh, sorry, Beck. were
Probably
you-
my favorite was probably my favorite, like my best memory was when my dad was going through cancer and everything, and he got money from I think it was Kia, like a car
oh,
dealership.
yes.
They
I
gave us
remember
like
that.
a ton of money. So
Shout out
like,
to Taylor Kia if you need a car.
yeah, shout out Taylor Kia.
Because they listen.
But no, I remember the PlayStation 4 was like the big gift to get that year, and I got it. And I was
That's
like
really cool.
so happy.
I forgot that happened to you guys.
How did
Yeah.
How did they know? Like how did?
I
Somebody
think-
nominated. I don't remember who it was.
I think it was Pastor Marshall, Pastor
Yeah.
John, because
Okay.
I remember they came to our house and like we were like, okay, why are there marshals at our house right now? This is kind of weird. But then they ended up giving us, the check and everything, and yeah, it was
Hmm.
cool.
That's
yeah,
cool.
That's
that
pretty
is
sweet.
cool.
That is cool. You have one? All right, my wife's gonna talk.
My favorite probably was being a homeschooled family. My sisters and I really had each other's company to,
Mm.
as friends. And so one year we recreated this old show called Lawrence Welk. And Dan's seen the videos. They're pretty cringy. But, well, and I don't know what it was, but it was just the best year because what?
You're good. Just want the mic.
Okay. We just
You're good.
are you adjusting it? Okay. Because we just really spent a lot of time together. It was just a really great year.
We used to
Yeah.
recreate. We used to act out stupid stuff. when
Yeah.
we were
Family
kids.
charades.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we should
Those
talk
are
about
the
our
best.
family
Actually,
charades.
that's probably
one of the best
one of the
Christmas
best
memories.
Christmas
Man, we should have
was-
done that yesterday.
I
I'm
know.
thinking
We could
about
do
it.
or no, I guess.
I think we're all too old.
that was fun.
All too sore.
Just everyone laughing at each other.
Yeah.
It was just
Yes.
fun.
Yeah, so our family Christmas charade, or not Christmas, it's really just family charades, is basically all of us roasting each other.
Yeah. But it's hilarious.
We get up and we make fun of each other.
Yeah,
That's it.
everyone in the room. Well, you put everyone's, or we would just do whoever. We
But
didn't
we
even draw
laugh.
names,
I mean,
did
it
we?
always ends up in tears because we're laughing so hard. Every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And I remember like when the Niemer kids got old enough to
Yeah.
really make fun of your parents.
Yes,
I
and we
remember
were like,
laughing so hard because your parents were actually embarrassed. Like they were like, "You guys,"
And it was never
and-
my dad. It was always
No, it was your
Yes.
mom.
Yeah.
It was your
Like
mom.
she's like, don't air out our dirty laundry, and we're like, give us the laundry.
That was
so
fun.
funny.
Yeah. Well, it was like yesterday when you guys were like, yeah, and you didn't go up the mountain. We wanted to go up the mountain, but Mom cried. You just hear, "Shut up."
I know.
It just really made me
She's like,
laugh.
"Stop."
Stop it.
I think my favorite, like whenever I think of family charades, I always think of Aunt Amy and how
Mhm.
she would
I
get into it, and
I know.
she was the funniest. She would always make fun of it, like Aunt Letha. And,
And just,
And it
and just our games and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
She
like,
made
we
everything
would play
fun.
intense games.
we really did.
It was fun.
Yeah.
So we played Slappy Salmon.
yes.
Is it Slappy Salmon or
Last night, Slappy Salmon.
Slappy Salmon? That was fun.
Yeah, it is really.
That
fun.
was like Pit, but standing up.
Yeah.
Like, and you had it was
You have
it
to
was
stand?
honestly
Yeah.
you had to stand. Yeah,
What?
yeah. I
Curtis
tried
and
to
Bryce
kill
broke
Bryce.
my wrist.
Yeah, and I tried to
Yeah.
kill Bryce.
Yeah, Dan said a pick. You have to like
Get the switch.
when you have to switch, like, so you're yelling out what you have, and then the person. So it's like if you're saying fish bump, you have to find
Fist
somebody
bump,
who
yeah.
has fish bump, and you fist bump them. It's Slappy Salmon as you go like this, and then
High five.
high five,
And then switch it up.
Switch it up, and you have to switch places with the person at the table. And so Bryce goes around, and Dan literally sets a pick. Like,
Well, the thing you didn't see was a couple times before that he knocked me like on the table.
yeah.
So this time I was like, I'm not being the one getting knocked over. So I lowered my shoulder and just ran into him.
Bryce is ginormous.
I know.
He's
He
so
is
broad too.
huge.
Yeah.
Like when he's
Yes.
sitting there.
You honestly kind of need. I know it's funny as I'm looking around in that room at all like the glass things hanging up, and I'm like, this is the last
The
room we should be playing
chandelier
this in
was
right now.
swaying, the
Yeah.
Curtis, like was hitting the Your mom has the
Ornaments and
like
the glass.
blades,
Yeah,
glass plates
I said that
and
was the
stuff.
last room we should have been playing
I
in,
know.
but we played in that room. It was fun
Funny.
though. Like
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
it was
really
fun.
I really think Curtis is at that age where he doesn't realize how like big and strong he is.
100%
Oh, yeah.
because
And-
he
Yeah.
broke my wrist.
There's a couple times I come home. I'm gone for college for like 4 months, and I come back and like both
Curtis
my
is
brothers are,
double in
like,
sizes.
yeah. Bryce is 6'3", Curtis is like 6'2",
Yes.
and they're both bigger than me. And I'm just
13 or 14 and 15
Yeah.
years old.
I'm just like whatever.
They don't make any sense.
Insane. I call them the Twin Towers even though they're not twins.
They're close enough.
I know. They're ginormous.
They are. They're just huge. That's what's so. That's what was
But
laughing.
yeah, Curtis definitely doesn't know
Gentle
his strengths because
giants.
there for a while he would not like recently, but like in the last 5 years, he would run through the church and like almost knock me over, and I'd be like, "Why are you acting like this? Like you're acting like a child." And then I'm like, "He is a child. He's just huge. That's why he's acting like
huge
that."
Yeah.
child.
I explain Curtis like a giant puppy, like jumps on your lap, and you're like, "What are you doing? You're 60 pounds." That is gonna be Sam, isn't it?
So, yeah, he already does. Well, he's
That's
already
Sam
60
now.
pounds.
So he's
so-
yeah.
Well, he's not. I don't know how much he weighs. He's like 50.
He weighs the same as Dad. That's what we determined. One of my favorite things was when we were asking Jacob about Sam's size, and Jacob's like he's like 100 percentile in height, weight, and head size. And I'm like,
His
kid's got to
head.
knock it on him.
So big.
Who's he get it from?
Oh well,
I got a big old head.
I made fun of Mr. Cheaty once for his head. Or well, I don't know if it was him or it was one of the kids or something. And he was like, your husband's head's not exactly small.
Which is hilarious
That's
because all the
amazing.
cheaties notice the size of everyone's head.
It's because that's what you're self-conscious about.
know.
I look at everybody's nose
Why?
because
Why?
I'm self-conscious about my nose, and that's what I look at. I don't know.
I look
I
at
think that's normal.
I look at other guys' boobs. Because mine are huge.
Other guys.
Makes me feel
Say
better.
the B word on here.
Oh, my bad.
Beep.
That sounds worse if you bleep it out.
Mhm.
It's gonna make
Yeah,
it sound
you
even
know.
worse.
Have you seen those videos of pastors? Someone's taking like a pastor's sermon and they
Yes.
just throw in random beeps.
Yes.
So
I
it
have.
sounds like he's not actually cussing.
No.
But like they just time it perfectly where it sounds like he's just cussing through his entire
Yes.
sermon.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We should do that to Pastor Jones. That'd be
Yeah.
hilarious.
I have seen that. That's actually really funny because you don't like if you wouldn't have known, you'd be like, "What is going on?"
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that is amazing. But anybody else have one they want to share before we move on? Don't everybody
Our
jump
Christmases
at
were
once.
never the same. Like I don't.
It was different
It
every
was.
single
I
year.
just don't. I don't know.
We lived in a new
I don't have nothing's
place.
like standing out. It was always. I just
Well,
know that it was always fun.
I remember my first Christmas in Toledo was we went to your aunt Sue's
Yes.
house and your
I think I know where you're going with this.
cornered me into a corner and the entire
No.
family just looked at me from afar like, oh, someone's got to save him. But then no one did.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about when we put you in the middle of the room.
Oh,
that was
yeah. And then
embarrassing.
Uncle Mike
It was
asked
so
what my.
embarrassing.
What did he say? Did he ask?
So they said
Intentions or
they
something?
said
Your
to
intentions
you,
or something. I
they
don't know.
said to you, Jacob, if you're wanting to marry Becca, then the family has some questions for you, and set him in the middle of the room. And there's like
It's just supposed to
there's
be a
like
joke,
20 of
right?
us.
Well, it was
They
supposed to
did?
be funny.
Yeah,
it
so all of us
was.
were
Yeah, yeah.
asking stupid questions like it was funny, and then Uncle Mike's like,
He took it very serious.
yeah, he's like, what are your intentions with Becca? And we're
Yeah,
all like,
and then
what?
that same Uncle Mike stopped me in the foyer today at church, and what did he say? He just said, "You're taking care of her," and like he started to tear up.
Aw.
Oh, because of
So,
the
full
Becca, tell us
circle.
about your party.
Yeah.
Full
So
circle. Yeah.
Jacob, I turned
tell us how
30
old
this
you are.
year, 'cause,
Oh.
you know- What?
Oops, go ahead. I literally said, "Tell us how old you are" when you said you
Oh,
turned 30. That was my fault.
30 yesterday at
30,
4 o'clock.
40, and thriving.
Yes.
She's
Um,
old.
And Jacob threw me a surprise party on Friday, and I actually had no idea. Like he legitimately pulled off a surprise.
Yep.
It was fun.
It was a big deal.
I had 30. Well, I knew, I guess, before I walked in, and I had 30 seconds to okay, how are you gonna react? Don't be stupid.
We're like 70
I think it
people.
was fine. I don't know.
But,
if I
like,
was
think-
stupid
Oh,
or
yeah,
not, but I
so-
think it was fine.
Do we know how many showed up? Around what number?
You said
Well,
seven.
we
That was
were-
probably
Was it like
70,
70?
75. I mean, we had 80 people say
So-
they're 82
I think
people.
we had 82 or 3, yeah.
Can someone describe the scenery? Because it's surprising in Toledo. That nice scenery we have.
Oh, it was
actually in that
beautiful. It
building.
was like a glass it's a
Pavilion.
glass pavilion is what it's called, right?
Glass City Pavilion.
Yeah, so it's all glass. And it was nighttime, so you could see the city skyline across the water. What is that?
It's the Maumee
Okay.
The Great Maumee River.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was really pretty.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
thought it was
like,
great.
Amanda
It was
decorated,
candlelight.
put
Yeah.
candles on it. Yeah, it was. The lights were all
Mhm.
And then I was talking to Zach Dooley, and he was like, "Yeah, there's a lot of reports of stray bullets going through here." So
What?
yeah, he was like,
Stray
yeah.
Like
bullets.
that
That
night?
really?
Well, no, just that area because it's
Going
on
through
the
the
it's
pavilion?
on the edge of the hood.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I mean,
for
it's
sure,
downtown.
yeah.
They like you know how Zach is. Just that area. He was just like there's
Checking it out.
Yeah, he checked it out before they came down there, and he's like, yeah, there's reports of stray bullets.
Well,
all
when
over
I
the
was
place.
decorating that day, I did have some people that I was like,
There's
Are
some
they coming
sketchy
in here?
people.
yeah.
Well, John
That was-
Roque said that's been him a couple times because like he walks down there sometimes and like he's walked up to that pavilion and looked in.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
but
That's
I wouldn't be
hilarious.
scared of John.
No, but I'm just saying like I was explaining him like we had a few weirdos just walk
Oh.
up to the glass. He's like, yeah, I've been that weirdo before. You should have John Roque on. That'd be
We-
I've been
we-
saying
you
that.
John John's already talked to him about
Oh,
it.
yeah,
okay.
you should.
Yeah.
You'd be good.
Well, I mean, not to be mean, but he has the time right now.
Yeah.
This would be the time to do it.
Well, then
So
yeah,
hopefully
you
we
need
can
to
get
make
him
sure
on.
you plan it.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get him on. We had Todd Entman on last week, and that was great.
I know.
That was a
I'm
good one.
excited to hear that.
It was fun. It was so fun having him on.
How long was it?
We only did like 55 minutes or something, which I
Oh,
mean is
wow.
basically what we do.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. I mean, you don't realize it till you're on one, and like you don't realize how fast time can go when
Mhm.
you're really talking about certain subjects. Because it's kind of like you guys have heard us before on random topics. We'll go for like 30 minutes. We don't realize it. And
Yeah,
we're like, okay, that was half the podcast was.
yeah there
like
is
picking
sometimes
our-
I'm like, all right, guys,
Yeah.
let's move on.
So like that's why there's a lot of times I look back at the clock on here to be like, okay, how long have we been going? Because I don't want to talk about like drafting our football teams was like
Yes.
a 30-minute
The animal
thing.
one.
The animal one.
Okay,
yeah.
that was funny. You need to find a simulator, put it all in, and see whose team would win.
There
Hey,
you go.
Guys, I just got a notification that mom and dad are at my door on my Ring doorbell.
Are they?
I
They're
feel like
done
I
already?
should scare them.
You
Yeah,
probably
Dad's
easily
trying to
get
unlock
scared
the
at.
door.
It's funny.
Can you like see the video of that happening?
Yeah, it's live.
So I need you guys to do a segment that me and John do. And is everybody ready? Everybody looking at me? Everybody
Yes.
ready? Amanda,
See
pay
again?
attention.
Yep.
No, so I want you guys to rank these Christmas movies.
Okay, I love Christmas movies.
I need you to rank these Christmas movies. I need you to remember your own order because I'm not going to do it for you.
I'll put it in my phone.
Remember what?
Remember your own
Oh.
order. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a Christmas movie at you. You have to rank it before you know what comes
Oh,
next.
it's a blind range.
Oh,
Yes.
those are dumb. Well, if they're not dumb.
Or do you
it's
want to just do a regular one?
fine. No.
No.
I'm
It
just
doesn't
joking.
matter.
I'm
Like,
just joking.
We
Yeah.
can do it either way.
Wait,
If
what's,
you're
how
gonna
many?
Let's do 7. Is it okay? Is that kind of
That's the
Yeah.
perfect number, Dan. That's fine. Oh, I just put 7 instead of 4.
So
we're gonna do
so
7.
you're gonna say it, and I'm gonna
I'm going to say it, and you got to put
say
it.
what number it is in
say-
1 through 7.
Yes,
Okay.
and then we'll see where it's at, and you can tell me what you think, or how you think you did, or if you want to just rank them, you can. But then I just got to give you all 7 right now. But either way,
I like just do it like
Blind.
it makes it a little
So
more
we're not
challenging.
It's more
out
fun.
loud saying the answer. We're making a list to ourselves, or do you?
No, say it out loud.
Okay.
That way, that's just gonna be really quiet.
Yeah.
So, first one, you guys ready?
Mhm.
Okay.
The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Dan. That's one of my favorites.
The Santa Claus.
but it's one of my
I'm
favorites.
And this is one being the best
I'm going to
How we're ranking
say
this.
3 is a safe place to put that.
for you.
one.
Okay, just make sure you keep track of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 2.
Yeah,
You going 2?
I'm gonna put it at 2.
Wow, it's funny how
I
you
said
look
that, but I
at
put it at 3.
like if you look at like Rotten Tomatoes, the first like 7 I haven't even really heard of because they're all like from the 50s. It's like
Oh,
I don't
see,
know
those
any
are
of
some
these.
of my favorites.
those ones really. Well, I mean, don't get me. There's some, but some of them I was like, I don't have a clue what that is. All right, everybody good?
Mhm.
No, I'm changing. I'm putting it at 4. Sorry. I'm
Really?
I'm gonna change
All
it
right.
to 4, yeah.
All right,
What'd you do, Nick?
I'll put mine at 3.
Okay.
going 3.
What'd you
Just
do,
the
Kate?
first one.
Let
1.
Kate say what she put
It's a
hers
little
at.
crash.
What? Oh, you don't have a mic.
I did 1.
You did 1. Wow, that's number
I
1.
know. See,
All
I
right.
was really contemplating
That is
it.
one of my
That's
favorites. I
why
Yeah.
love
asked
that
you.
movie.
Next one, White Christmas.
Yeah, see,
That's probably my
that's
number 1.
Easy 7.
Have you even seen it?
7.
No.
Well, how many old ones? I guess that's cheating. I can't ask.
I can't. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even really know yet. I'm kind of just
I
picking
should've
these
kept-
off the
I should have
list.
kept Santa Claus at 3. I think I made a mistake.
7.
I think I'm gonna do it.
So you had Santa Claus. Santa Claus, and then White Christmas.
Okay.
I'm gonna give White
All right.
Christmas a 5.
I put mine at 2.
Going with two?
What'd you do,
The
Santa
most
Claus?
nostalgic movie, I feel.
It
for
is,
me.
yeah.
Oh,
Actually
really?
puts me in the Christmas spirit, you know.
That one does, doesn't?
Mhm.
We just we watched it the other day, and I stayed awake for it. So that's something. I think I missed the ending.
Definitely did not.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Best part.
All right, next one. Wait, well, I'm sorry.
Number 4.
Can I just get your own mic? Everybody's got White Christmas ranked, right? So it started out with the Santa Claus, then White Christmas. Now we are moving on to Home Alone.
See,
I like Home Alone.
yeah, that's a solid. That's a solid 2. is Home Alone.
I think that's a 6 for me.
I'm putting that at 4.
A 6, really?
I
Is it
didn't
overrated
love,
to
I
you?
didn't love Home Alone.
Good lord,
You're not? Are you gonna do sequels?
you don't know. You,
I mean, I don't know.
No, yeah, no. Come
You're
on.
right. You're right.
It's
Sorry.
blind. It's not like
Oh my
semi-blind. Or-
You are the stupidest.
It's like we're
person.
more like
I am an
it's
idiot.
straight blind, not like colorblind or
Yeah,
nothing.
not
Just
colorblind.
straight blind.
I've ever told you the story when I was working at the IGA, and the guy came through my checkout, and he's like, "Which button do I push?" He used his credit card or whatever. I'm like, "Push the green button." He's like, "I'm colorblind," and I just laughed because I assumed he was joking, and he just stared at me. And then-
So insensitive.
yeah, I know. And then I was like, "Sorry."
That's
it's
really
this one.
funny.
Yeah.
You were just
But
like,
also, I'm pretty sure there was a check mark on it. Like, come on, dude.
Right.
Like that means yes.
that's really funny
Dude,
though.
redneck.
Oh, Jacob.
Oh.
That's my homeland. I
Man.
can say that.
There you go, it's true.
Yeah,
No.
but if any of you say it, he will.
Yeah, don't you?
be
It's like
upset.
it's like black people. Okay, they
Yeah.
can say the word. You guys can't. Okay.
Well,
Well, you were
for a
born.
while.
Actually, you two were born and raised in Kentucky.
I mean, we weren't born, but she lived there for 17 years. That counts.
raised. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you guys got that one down?
Yeah, yeah. Go.
Got Home Alone down?
Yep.
The next one is Die Hard.
I've never seen it.
I have not
Actually,
either.
I
I've
guess
never
it's
seen it
seven.
either.
I've
I
never
can
seen
put
it.
that
Die
at a
Hard?
solid 6.
I actually
you
have not
seen
seen it either.
Is
I've
that
seen
like
it. Yeah.
Does anybody want to question if it's a Christmas
I
movie?
have seen it. I just don't remember.
That's a whole. I have to see the movie before I can say if it's
Yeah.
a Christmas movie or not.
What's it about? I feel like I've seen it, but
It's about
Brucey
dying hard.
Bruce.
Isn't it
Okay,
Bruce
that's
Willis?
cool.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
think
it's
I
Bruce
have
Willis.
seen it. It's just been so
It
long. I
it
don't
was.
remember.
Anybody know when it came out? Anybody just take a
no,
stab in the
2001.
dark? What did you say, Jeannie?
2001.
6.
It was not. I got to make sure. I just had it and I lost it. No, it's like 1988.
Oh,
I just didn't know it was that long ago.
Oh, that either.
Like I wouldn't have guessed that either. It's like White Christmas was 1954, which kind of makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, 1988. That just surprised me. I didn't know it came out in the 80s. But all right, next one. Make sure. Not that one. Here we go. It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm.
See,
See, I
Number
actually
one.
don't like that
that's a
movie.
number
it's
one.
so overrated.
Yeah, I mean, I like
I'm
it,
doing
but
3.
I don't love it.
Set
one.
6.
I like It's a Wonderful Life. I feel like it's a chore. It's not a chore. It's just like, okay, I have to prepare to sit down for 3 hours to
That's
watch
just a
this movie.
classic.
I do like it though,
Number 1.
but you have to like
for one.
have a
That's
whole
my number
afternoon.
one.
I thought it would be a Christmas story. Oh, I guess we don't know if it's.
I was gonna say. I guess we'll see. Right.
Yeah.
I
Next one is. All right. The next one, the Jim Carrey Grinch.
That's gonna be number 3 for
I
me.
need to know what the last
That's
one
a
is.
solid 5.
I like doing this with multiple people because everybody has.
Everyone's different.
It is. To me, it's fun though. Like it's like okay, where's everybody gonna put
It
theirs at?
helps you learn their
So there's only one
personality.
left, right?
Yeah,
All
there's only
of,
one left.
Was that 6? Was that number
That's-
6?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was 5. Okay.
All of
So,
Jacob's
yeah.
choices are solid.
No, all mine are
Hmm.
good.
You just kept saying
Last
it's a
one?
solid.
It's all
boy.
solid.
What's the last one?
Everybody ready? Okay. Last one is Elf.
Okay, good.
Oh, see,
I was
I'm sorry.
saving out my number 1 spot for Elf.
Jeez, this thing is good.
Really?
Yeah,
Jacob, go
Actually,
ahead
mine's
and
pretty good. I think
All right.
I'll switch
knocked
to-
it out of the park. So I've got
go ahead, Jacob.
It's a Wonderful Life at 1, Home Alone 2, not Home Alone the second, but I got Home Alone as number 2 on my list.
Oh yeah.
Elf is 3, Santa
right.
Claus 4, Grinch 5, Die Hard 6, White Christmas 7. That's perfect.
Well, you wouldn't change a thing on it.
I would not change a single thing on it.
Wow.
Well, maybe I might flip flop the Santa Claus and Elf. I might, if I could change it, I would put Santa Claus at 3, Elf at 4. But I've got no problem with Elf being above Santa Claus.
Yeah. Either
No
way.
problem. No problem. No one's gonna beat it.
I'm really
you-
proud of you.
What? No, so we're done, right? We're not done.
Yeah, there's
All right,
literally
Jeannie?
no point.
Hopping to you.
I have 1 The Grinch, 2 Santa Claus, 3 It's a Wonderful Life, 4 Elf, 5 White Christmas, 6 Home Alone, 7 Die Hard.
How do you feel about it?
And I think I would definitely switch my 1 and 2 Grinch. I would do Santa Claus first,
Santa Claus first.
and then the Grinch.
So do you guys when we say Santa Claus, are you thinking just the first one, or are you thinking the whole franchise? Just out of
If you
curiosity.
include
I'm
the
just
whole
thinking the
franchise,
first
then
one.
I'm taking it off the list.
If you include it all, I would
after
go
the
two,
first,
because
after the first Santa Claus,
Tell us
they're
how you
horrible.
really feel.
Really?
Horrible.
they're not horrible.
I wouldn't say they're horrible.
Trash.
Yeah, I don't think
Kids
they're
would say trash.
I don't think. No, what would the kids say?
No,
they wouldn't
the-
say trash.
I don't know.
What do we
It would
say?
be like
Well, right, the
ash
kids,
or
the
something.
kids.
They shorten everything. Or like trash.
That's
Yeah,
so
you almost sound like you
cash.
cuss.
That's so shh, bro.
I don't know. What
No,
would you say?
what was the second one? Was
the
the
teens the
robot
other day,
one?
they said, you're selling.
Yeah, and then
Do you know
the
what that
third
means?
one is
That-
Martin Short, and he's
Jack Frost, yeah.
That's good, right?
Stupid.
as
Selling?
Well, here's the
No, it's
thing.
bad.
Oh,
Here's the thing.
I know.
Nowadays, though, it's the Santa Claus is a show. Right?
Yeah, we
So-
see
The show's pretty good. not
It's
terrible.
really corny.
It is, yeah.
That was
I-
Kind
and
of like
that's
the
why-
second and third
Yeah,
Santa
I,
Claus.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
the second and third movies are a
Trash.
little bit like they're like cheesy.
They were.
You know,
No, I'm serious.
But
I
they're
will-
cute.
I will
They're
never
more-
watch set 2 and 3. Garbage.
Wait, so you haven't even
So
seen them?
upset.
No, I've seen them, but
Oh.
just if you include that as a franchise, then I'm taking it.
Wait,
Jacob
if
is
when-
so upset.
So if Wendy
Take
comes
it
in and she's like, "I want to watch Santa Claus 2."
If no, because I would
Yeah,
say,
what would you
oh,
do
was
with
this
Wendy
a
as?
direct to DVD movie? Like this never hit the theaters, right? Like that's what I.
That's what
had
you'd say to Wendy?
assume if I would saw.
I didn't mind the
no,
second
no,
one.
I would tell Wendy. See,
you don't. If Wendy wanted to watch it, you
no, I'd say sorry, Wendy.
even if
You're
she
cute.
wants
And I'd say no. I'd smack her.
Would you go? It's trash.
Trash. She only watches the Illumination Grinch anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Which
That's the newest one.
Yeah,
Oh, the
That's a
old
good.
one.
Actually, that'd be a good one.
you
on
should
both.
do a ranking of the Grinches.
Well, I'm
There's
saying,
two
does she
of them.
like the
Oh,
original
there's
one?
three of them. There's 3 of them.
There's 3. Does she like the original or the newest
The
one?
newest.
She likes
That was
the
good.
one with
Animated one.
Benedict
The,
Cumberbatch.
the new one was good.
no,
Yeah,
it's
it's really
yeah.
We watched it and I'm like, it was funny.
Yeah.
Like it's honestly a really good movie.
I enjoyed it.
I did. I enjoyed it. Becca?
I like Jim Carrey, but
But yeah, go
Okay.
on to the other trash
Mine
list.
was number 1, White Christmas.
Okay.
Number 2,
Becca's
The
racist.
Santa Claus. Number 3, Grinch. 4, Home Alone. 5, It's a Wonderful Life. 6, Elf, and 7, Die Hard.
6 Elf.
Elf has
I would
6s.
move Elf up above It's a Wonderful Life.
To
and
what?
then actually to 5, and then put It's a Wonderful Life at 6.
Okay.
And I think that'd be
That'd be what you
about
would
right.
want. Yeah, that sounds good. Nick, you want to go?
It didn't
Yeah.
sound that good.
I don't think I would change anything on mine. So
Well, let's hear it.
Look at you
All right.
guys.
Nick's like completely off. First, like Mike. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't pay attention. All right, go ahead.
I have Elf at number 1, White
Nice.
Christmas at number 2, The Santa Claus at number 3, 4 I have Home Alone, 5 is The Grinch, 6 is Wonderful Life, and 7 is Die Hard.
Home Alone being less further down than 3 is just unacceptable.
I just didn't love
Really?
that one.
I think
It absolutely.
Sam
is.
That's
calls
just
it
kinda
the movie
whatever.
with the bad neighbors.
Oh, I love that.
I'll be honest. We actually just watched Home Alone last night or something, and or watched the second one last night. But like
Well, that's your problem. You watch the second one.
2, yeah. Well, we watched the when we watched when we watched the first one though. My favorite thing is when one of the siblings goes, "Kevin, you're a disease." I don't know why, but I just love that insult.
Yeah,
Kevin, you're a disease.
I guess I say I don't like Home Alone, but I haven't seen it in a really long time. So
It's
maybe I
actually
should-
really really made me laugh.
did it.
I
Okay,
It did. I was like, I don't know. It just
do, you- like,
did.
do you remember the scene where they spill the milk?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like why?
Oh.
It
why,
wasn't
why,
even his
why are they?
fault.
Why are they having milk with pizza anyway?
Yeah.
Because I know they were running out, so let's go ahead and let's have some coffee too. Why not? Like
Yeah.
it's like stupid.
Trash.
You ever see that? Like, I think it was one of the adult like animated shows, but it was like Home Alone in real life, and these guys like
Oh yeah.
they
I have seen
they
those.
walk in the door, and he's like, "Hey," and they like hit some toys. He goes, "Hey, there's toys here. Watch out so you don't fall." He's like, "Yeah, the door handle was really hot, but instead of holding on to it, I just let go." And this kid goes, "I have a spider," and they just shoot the kid.
Yeah,
And then it's like
yeah.
it's like good, no witnesses,
Yeah.
and that's the end.
Oh
I'm
my
like
goodness.
that's terrible.
Well, I think
But-
was it Mythbusters or some show did like the actual medical damage that those guys would have went through.
Oh
if they
yeah,
would- and like they would have been dead.
yeah.
Like just
Well, the second
That's
one, they start out with him. Not start out, but like at one of the parts, he's on top of the building and he's chucking bricks.
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
and it hits the
Yes.
same guy with the big hair.
yeah,
4 times with a brick, and I'm like, he'd be dead.
yeah,
The
Yeah,
first
for
time, you'd probably be dead.
yeah.
And like it actually, though, the funny thing is, I was sitting there laughing like a little kid because it really was making me laugh. Only because he would get hit, and the guy's like, "That all you got?" He just kept throwing bricks, and it really just made me laugh. But you're sitting there like he's chucking a brick off of like 4 stories,
Yeah.
like down it, and he hits him every time.
There's no way.
But all right, babe, your list.
I didn't do one.
You didn't do one.
I didn't.
All right, that's fine. I just.
All right, Daniel, did you do one?
Well, no, I know I didn't. I should have, but I didn't. So what Christmas movie makes you feel like gives you the Christmas spirit?
Maybe in St. Louis.
I almost put that one because maybe in St. Louis, Christmas with the Cranks,
Christmas
I
story.
think White
Christmas
Christmas.
Story? White Christmas, Nick,
Yeah.
White Christmas, yeah.
White Christmas. That was very diverse. We had a lot of
But I
different.
also
Yeah.
I like all of them. Like
I
it's
know,
hard
I
to
do
say
too.
because I like
Yeah,
to
yeah.
just watch them all and well I like listen now. Like as I'm cleaning throughout the day, I'll just play a movie.
Really?
Which
Well, that's
I think that's why I like White Christmas because there's music,
Yeah.
so it's easy to listen.
Well, I like. You guys remember when Jingle Jangle came out? I
Yeah, was
enjoyed
cute.
that.
The kids didn't.
I haven't
really like
watched
it.
it
I was
since.
surprised.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The soundtrack was fun. It was just upbeat.
I
and-
like the new Klaus movie. That one was
That
good.
is
that
good.
one is really good.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
we did. That was good though. Klaus was good.
Yeah.
There
It's
was a
like-
new one with Eddie Murphy too this year.
Oh.
We watched it.
Jingle- What was it called?
Jingle Lane, Candy Cane Lane.
Candy Cane Lane.
We
Was it
watched it.
good?
Jingle. It was good. Yeah,
Yeah, we watched it. It was.
real or animation.
real. And it kind of had.
Well,
the
it wasn't
jingle
real.
feel.
Oh, should we tell them about our Sunday school last week? Did we tell you guys this already? Well, not on the podcast, but we were in Sunday school, so of course we teach 5-year-olds, and we have this kid named Oakland. You guys seen really bushy-haired kid, like really long hair? We thought it was a girl. It was a boy,
No, I don't know.
but he's who is he related to? Do you remember? Okay, he's been in our class. He just came in for like 2 weeks, and he's sitting there coloring, and he's actually 6, but he's still in kindergarten or whatever the age is there for him to stay. So he's sitting there coloring, and he goes, "Yeah, my dad's coming to get me." He's like, "He's got a car now." I'm like, "Oh, cool, man." He's really excited to see his dad. And then he just goes, "Me and my dad are going to go ahead and write our letters to Santa." And then Declan and Rodney, "Santa's not real. Santa isn't real." And I look over and look at Kate, and then Kate just goes, "You got to put a stop to this." And I really don't yell at the kids, like I don't, but I just yelled and they actually jumped. And I said, "We don't talk about Santa," and they just stopped. And then part of me wonders if they were like, "I think the teacher believes in Santa."
You know, and
But I'm like, I'm not having that conversation with
in
the parent.
the Sunday school meeting that evening that you guys didn't go to,
No.
they literally said you got to be prepared for things like, what about if a kid brings up Santa in class? And I was like, that's so weird. That happened this morning.
Yeah, well, that's funny. And then Kate goes. It actually really made me laugh. Kate's like, "Stupid Christian kids ruin everything."
That's true.
And I was like, "Yeah." Jacob, you guys did Santa, right? How did you find out he wasn't real? I've heard the story. I just wanted to tell it.
Well, we were 5 or 6, and they got me and my brother Power Wheels. Then they were the ATV Power Wheels. It was really awesome, and me and my brother were really excited. And we just talked nothing about the cool gift that Santa got us. And my father obviously spent a lot of money on those. So we were at dinner probably a few days later, and he said, "Hey, Santa's not real." And then we lost her. I bought those when we lost our minds. So
Did you really? Was it a?
Did you say we lost our mind?
I immediately left the dinner table and went and cried because I was like 5.
I mean, yeah. I just wondered.
Yeah.
That's like to me part of the why I don't want to.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
why I'm
that'd
not-
be
I
so
know.
devastating.
but
I know.
Sam somehow believes
He does.
because if you tell him that Santa's not real, he just says, "You're kidding me."
Bella does that too, or
Yeah.
I don't think she does anymore. Last year she did though.
She
She
did.
was like,
Yeah.
she said, "You guys are tricking me. He's
Yeah, that's
real."
what Sam would say. "You're tricking me."
So, like, it's funny if I could have if people talk about like the conspiracy theory stuff. And I'm like, if
Mhm.
we could have any fictional character real, I think I'd just want Santa real so we can get free gifts.
Santa, yeah.
Yep.
Like,
We'll be watching the Santa Claus, and Dan will all of a sudden be like, "Just imagine it, though. Like, if it was real, really think about it." And I'm like, "No."
well, like to me, it's you can't think too much into that stuff, especially like the Santa Claus, because it's like how do the parents not be like, oh, these random gifts got here?
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying you can't think too much into it at all because you can just easily debunk all of it, like very easily.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, imagine if he was real and you guys didn't have to buy any presents.
We don't
I
have
mean,
to buy
and you
presents
would write-
now.
Yeah, we don't
Well,
have
that's-
to. So many people
They
get our
get
kids
7
stuff.
million presents all the time.
We're taking all of ours back.
But it's so fun. It's just fun.
So what? So what's
They're
the? So
little.
like you guys know the saying of like giving a gift is always better than receiving.
Mhm.
As parents, is that true?
Oh yeah. What's that?
Jake,
It is.
Well,
Jacob
maybe-
goes, "Oh
maybe
yeah."
it's
Jacob's
probably
just
based on
shaking
your
his head.
personality, I guess. But that's always been true for me. It's more fun, I think,
I was gonna say I'm not a
thinking
parent,
about
and I've
someone
always
else.
felt that
Yeah,
way.
I think
Yeah.
I have too. It's just fun to think about someone and
But I think
be
people's
excited to give them
personalities are
something you
different.
know they're gonna like. Like
Yeah,
it's just fun.
yeah. Would you think if you were? Do you ever think about? Well, I know we all think about this all the time, but if you had like a ton of money, would you be somebody that would get like amazing presents for random people and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Or
Yeah,
want
I
to,
mean,
you
if
know what I mean?
If I,
I would-
could,
I would love to hand like the pastors. I think it'd be
Yeah.
cool if I gave them a $500 cash.
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
he,
For
he
Christmas
actually
every
ordered at the teen party. We did like a mug exchange kind of thing.
yeah.
And they were all fighting over this one mug. And so on the way home, Jacob ordered 20 of those mugs to give them away, and then he was like, "I can't do that." And he canceled it because you can't.
I
you can't-
I canceled it because the same thing happened when we planned her surprise party. It's like, all right, let's invite these people. Well, if we invite these people, we got to invite these people. And it turned from like 30 people to 80 people. And the same thing happened with the mug. I'm like, well, I'll just get it for these guys. And I'm like, well, I guess if I get it for these guys, I get them for all the boys in the teen dress. And I'm like, well, but they have siblings in the teen class. That means they got to get their sibling. But if I get these girls the mug, then I got to get all the girls. So it turned from 5 mugs to 30 or 40. I'm like, I'm just not doing this at all. It just doesn't make any sense.
mean, that just adds up.
Think about being able to do that would be so cool.
Yeah, that
To
would be
just, like,
sweet if I could
To
drop
not
like
have to think about it.
$500 and buy all the teens a Christmas present
Yeah,
every year.
yeah.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
was
I
thinking
think
about that.
I think that would be cool.
It's really cool
Funny.
when people do stuff like that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, tell
You know
them
what I
about
mean?
your guy in Kroger today.
So this guy in Kroger came up to me and Kate today, or Kate and I, and just handed us $100. We were in Kroger but before church, and so we're in a suit. And he goes, "Can you take this $100 and give it to somebody at your church who needs it?" I pulled in parked next to you, and I saw your Bibles on the sunroof, or it's not
That's
sunroof,
really cool.
on the
Yeah.
dashboard. And I just wanted to, give this to, or if you all need it. So we have $100. Not
I was
really.
going to say,
Not
did you
really.
just put it in your wallet? Are
No,
you that
no.
needy
We
person?
actually put it.
My purse right now.
It is in Kate's purse. It's in an envelope and it will go to somebody. But that was really
I could
cool.
really use $100.
I was going to say,
Yeah, I just spent a lot of money on a party.
I'm
so
pretty
if you could just
needy.
hand me that $100.
Yeah, Nick's a poor college student.
Yeah.
Nick doesn't have a job.
What's funny is I actually looked at Kate and I'm like, what if it's a counterfeit?
That
What if
be
he gave us a
hilarious.
fake
Someone-
and we give it to somebody?
Yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah. But anyway, that was really cool. I've never. I mean,
That is cool.
that's just one of those things that I don't know. I wasn't expecting.
Mhm.
Well,
I thought he was asking me for money.
which Kroger were you at?
Uh,
Depends. If you were at a Toledo Kroger,
Go hang out there.
All right, here's the thing. So he ended up giving me $100, Dick. So what do you think his skin tone was?
He was Asian.
Wait, where were you?
I was being dumb. He was
Oh.
Jewish. Hey, Jacob, tell me if you know this guy at the bank.
Were you at the Kroger by your house?
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Hollandsville. Yeah. No, but it was. I mean, he was probably in his like 50s. I mean, older guy.
Oh.
It was cool though. Yeah, he was in regular clothes. I was telling
He's, like,
Dustin.
felt feeling guilty. He didn't go to church.
I know. I was telling Dustin was like he probably wasn't going to church. And he's like, I gotta do something. But it was really cool. Like that was just a cool thing to experience in general. So I hope it happens again. I mean,
How that happen at Cracker Barrel?
well, yeah, we just somebody paid for us at Cracker Barrel. We don't know who.
Hmm.
To this day.
I have actually had quite a few people pay for me, like in drive-throughs and stuff.
You're welcome.
yeah, we're
I
so
never had that
happy
happen.
for you.
Wasn't one of them
Do
like
you-
Bethany,
you-
or was it
do
the
you-
other way around?
Do you pay it forward and pay the person behind you?
I literally ask how much
How much?
is theirs.
Is
Because
Didn't
if
it-
it's too much, I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I came here to spend $5. I'm not spending
Yeah.
15.
Did that happen to you once?
Yeah, I got screwed over because I stopped at McDonald's. I was working at Appalachian Wireless in Whitesburg, Kentucky, and I stopped to get an iced coffee, which I remember now still was like $1.79, and so it was like, the car in front of you paid yours. She's like, this has been going on for like 3 hours now. I'm like, okay, well, I'll pay for the person behind me, and she's like, okay, it'll be $37. And I was like,
37.
They evidently were getting breakfast for an entire office or something.
Jeez.
But I did it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever actually had that happen.
I
I've had it
haven't.
happen quite a bit. One time I was in line at Panera drive-through, and I do not remember what I was upset about, but I was crying.
Jacob, why are you laughing?
What?
Because finish your story, man, and then I'll tell this.
Oh, okay. I went to Panera, went to the drive-thru, and I was crying, and I don't remember why. And it takes a lot for me to cry, so it must have been a big deal. And I think the person in front of me must have saw me crying because they paid for my whole lunch, and it was like, $15, $20 or whatever. And it was just really sweet. But
So
that
you're
happens
telling me
a
to
lot.
cry in a drive-through?
Yeah, so now I
Someone
can
will
pretend
pay
like
for
I'm
me.
crying every time I get food.
Have you seen the video? I forgot the guy's name.
Are you
But-
talking about
But he
How
this
old-
is the same guy that's like, what are they doing to us? That guy, have you seen that guy? I don't know.
I don't know if I have or not.
Anyway, but he's in a drive-through. It's a skit thing, but he's in a drive-through, and he's like, yeah, I want to pay for the car behind me. Maybe they'll pay it forward. So he pays for the car behind him, and then he like speeds around and gets behind him because he knows the guy's going to pay for it. He's like, I want 100 hamburgers, 100.
Yeah, but first there's a car coming in, and he's like, "Hold on, I'm doing
Oh,
something."
wait, no, I did
And
see
then
this.
he pulled in front.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
He's like, I'm not paying for it. She's, you have to. You're rich.
I think I have seen. What was it? Just a skit?
Yeah.
It was like an
just
SNL
like a
skit, or is it just
this guy
it's a random
does his
YouTube
own
video?
thing.
I think I've seen that.
I
But
never knew
he
what it was from.
and then the car behind him was like, "What's going on?" And the guy in front of him was like, "He's trying to do a pay it forward scam." And then that car goes in reverse. He's like, "I want 100."
That's hilarious. Oh man. Ooh. What? What you guys is all right. I have a. Hold on. I should have left my phone on.
Did you turn it off?
I have.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Nothing. No. So when you guys, this is interesting. When you guys think of Christmas dinner food, what do you think of?
Ham,
Ham, but I don't
Yeah.
even really like
mashed
ham.
taters,
Rolls.
Yeah, mashed
Definitely
rolls,
mashed potatoes always.
stuffing.
So is it like basically Thanksgiving, but
With ham.
switch out
So
the
with
turkey with
yeah.
ham?
Yeah, pretty much.
I was just thinking that, like, because I was looking up like the food, and I'm like, Christmas dinner food is literally Thanksgiving. It's just literally just have
What
ham.
are we doing tomorrow?
Okay, but do you like ham or turkey better?
I am a ham fan.
You're a ham man.
I'm a
I
ham
think
man.
I like
I'm
both
s-
equally.
I
As
like
long as we have green bean casserole.
I don't know though. When
Mm.
Jacob, when
Yes.
Ja-
We
yeah,
make
when
casserole even the day
when Jacob
after
smoked
holiday.
turkey that one time, that was so good.
Well, I think that might be why I like turkey more. I don't know. Well, no, I just do. I just like it better.
Did I?
So when you smoke it, it's like amazing.
Oh, I smoked turkey for
What are
the
we?
Nemers, right?
Well, you did it. Amy's last Thanksgiving, you did, and then was that this year?
I think I've smoked a turkey 3 years in a row now.
Did we have Thanksgiving with you guys? You weren't here.
This year, didn't we go to Third House
we?
for Thanksgiving?
Yeah. And
I smoked
you,
turkey.
you took it apart. Yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
smoked turkey's good.
We have,
It is like smoked turkey to me changes the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It
Did you
definitely
smoke
does.
a ham?
But the green bean
Thank you.
casserole though, like you gotta fill
So,
half your plate up with that.
That's my next question:
Or
is
it's gone.
is the Christmas dinner / Thanksgiving dinner? Is it really about the sides?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
for sure.
I would be just as happy if I didn't have the
Yes.
turkey.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Same.
Yeah,
Like if somebody was like, "Oh man, we burnt the turkey,
like, that's fine.
but we
That's-
have 9 pans of casserole and
Yeah,
everything."
that's just more room for me to have more mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
So
because like there's like I'm the person that's like I'll eat like I always start out with the turkey and ham. I eat like 3 bites and then I just destroy all of the side
Yes.
dishes
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much.
and then still end up with ham and turkey at the end.
And then like 16 rolls throughout
Yes.
the rest of the day. Yeah,
Well, yeah. Kate uses the rolls as a spoon / fork.
it's a good idea.
It is. I mean, it is. Like it is.
Wendy did that.
It is
We
delicious.
were really proud of her because we didn't show her to do that. She just took her roll and started dipping it in her mashed potatoes.
Did she really?
Yeah, we were like, look at her go.
Is it her that loves dips? Like in
They
general?
all have love.
dips.
They love
Is it all of
ranch,
them?
But Dippy has always been, they love
Dippy?
Dippy. Yeah.
Dippy. Yeah, Kennedy would just dip her finger in the ranch.
Yeah. I'm like
So they all love ranch. Okay, I actually wondered that because I saw I want to say it was Wendy. She was dipping. We brought food here. I don't know what it was, and I was eating
Pizza,
dipping
maybe?
fries in something, and she just grabbed my fries and just dipping it in there.
Hmm.
But like when she took a bite, she kind of went like she kind of made like a sour face, and then just kept eating it.
What was
So
it?
I was
What'd
like, I wonder if it was Chick-fil-A. It was Arby's. Is that what it was? Okay, it was Arby's then. That's what it was.
Mm.
She was dipping it like an Arby's sauce or something.
Oh, yeah, because Arby's sauce is it's kind of tangy, isn't it? And
Yeah. I think so. I used to not like Arby's sauce, but I
I
actually
don't
really
think
do
I've
now.
ever had Arby's sauce.
why use Arby's sauce when they got cheese?
No, that is
Why
true.
use any sauce when you can use Raisin Cane's
There's
sauce?
nothing I like about Arby's.
Yeah,
That's
their
so
sauce is
yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's
Raisin
that's an
Maybe
interesting
Zaxby's,
one.
though.
So-
Which sauces are the best? You know, like
Zaxby's.
Raising Cane's, Chick-fil-A, KFC has their own sauce. I feel like
They
that's
do?
not in the question though. I feel like stuff like Raising Cane's and like in Chick-fil-A sauces are
It's
just
better.
are the best.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Raising Cane's, is that one of your? What's it? Zaxby's?
I love Zaxby's.
Zaxby's is
I like the
poor
Zax
man's
sauce.
Raisin Cane's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Raisin Cane's is the.
You don't think so?
spot.
Are you a Zax?
I
are
like
you-
Zaxby's better. Well, I say that. I haven't had either one in forever.
Yeah.
I
Well, they
had
put a
Zaxby's,
raisin.
I don't know.
I had Zaxby's when I went to Tampa because it was, or I don't remember where I was.
The chicken tastes too real. Yeah.
Real?
Zaxby's?
It's too fresh.
Kate likes her chicken made of vegetables. Actually, no. She just wants it fried so many times all the meat is just out of it.
Kate's a vegetarian. She doesn't fit in with
I
our
really want
family.
some chicken now.
That's
you know?
Sam had some nuggets left.
Chicky.
Ah, whoops. All right, I got one more little game and we can shut this down. It's getting late. One more one, and I'm gonna make it interesting. I'm gonna do another ranking something blindly, but I want you to rank. So you're gonna rank these without saying out loud, and you need to match them to Jacob.
Okay.
What you think Jacob's gonna rank
Okay.
them? Does that make sense?
Do I need to?
Yep.
You probably want your phone.
Okay.
Just gonna make it easier. And what it is you're gonna rank these appetizers.
Oh boy.
Okay,
How many are we? What's the
five. Sorry, five of them. So you're gonna match them to Jacob, just to mix it up.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a Christmas one. I should have ended with a Christmas one, but this is just appetizers. And like I said, you're gonna match
And
them
it's blind.
to Jacob.
Yep.
What'd you say, Beck?
And it's blind, right?
Out of 5, just 5. Yep, you're ranking them blindly. But like I said, you're gonna try and see what Jacob got, and we'll see what happens. And then we'll go through everybody's, and then Jacob's gonna say what his is, and we'll see who wins. And the winner, well, you win, and that's it.
It's a chicken dinner.
It's a chicken dinner. Nick's paying for it with his amazing money.
I got you guys. The $100 you're gonna give me after this.
Yeah, why don't we use that to like order
Yeah, this is a
pizzas?
paid podcast, right?
Yeah, this is true.
Okay.
I mean, you guys are gotta pay just as much as I have on this podcast.
Mm.
All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
All right, first one is pigs in a blanket. So remember, what do you where do you think Jacob's going to put it? Pigs in a blanket. So the little small ones, you know what I mean? Little bite-sized ones.
I know
One that took like
what
2
it
bites.
is.
They're all bite sized.
Yeah.
We all know what that is. We're American.
Does anybody
Amen.
else love those?
I do like
I
those.
really
I
like
love
those. I'm
I'm
a corn-
not
Jacob's-
going to tell you. What I
Jacob's
think
not
about
gonna tell-
those.
All right,
Maybe I
everybody put it somewhere.
Maybe I
Good.
don't.
All right, next one. Jalapeno poppers. Jalapeno poppers. I actually don't know where I would. I probably should do this one as well, but I don't know. Jalapeno poppers is the next one. And then the next one is a charcuterie board. So, like, you know, cheese, crackers. I just care about those 2 things.
You want
And then the
meat?
meat, you can have almost anything, right? You can have some meat, olives, random type of
Mm-hmm.
whatever, I don't know. But something like that. A charcuterie board. This one's next. Charcuterie.
Okay.
All right, the next one, chips and cheese. Or chips and salsa. Chips and dip.
Queso?
Queso, yeah, sure. Chips and dip. Whatever Jacob's favorite dip is with chips, is what we'll say.
What's your favorite tip?
I'm not telling
No, but
Was I really good? I don't know if that matters. Okay, whatever. And the last one is stuffed mushrooms.
Wow.
We're not
Wait
allowed
a minute.
to.
It's
Hitting
blind,
with
so I
that
can't
last
change
one.
It, right?
You can't change it.
I really
The
thought
stuffed mushrooms goes in your last open spot. That's what makes this interesting.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's funny because when I do this with John, if you guys have heard listening, like there's times where he'll just be like, "You're gonna throw something bad at me," and on the last one, and I do, and he's like, "That's gotta go at number 1." But either way, everybody good?
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to? Without of course, Jacob will go last. Kate, you want to go first this time since you went last, or you didn't do it?
Sure. So I, of course, have stuffed mushrooms in 1. I have chips and cheese in number 2. Pigs in a blanket number 3.
The board.
The board number 4, and jalapeno poppers number 5.
Nobody knows how to spell charcuterie board, right? That's not a real thing.
I know how to
We
spell.
just say it. Oh, okay.
Mine
All right.
auto-corrected to
Yeah.
cottery board. So,
I don't-
yeah.
All right, Nick.
I got shrooms.
Shrooms.
at number 1.
Jacob, when were shrooms? This is college days.
Sign me up.
Jalapeno peppers at number 2, which is a personal favorite of mine.
Ooh.
Chips and dip at number 3. Pigs in a blanket at 4. And charcuterie board at number 5.
Mm.
I'm gonna jump to Manda. We'll let the wife go last.
I have the shrooms. It's number 1. Jalapeno poppers, chips and dip, charcuterie board, pigs in a blanket.
I have chips and queso at number 1, jalapeno poppers at number 2, stuffed mushrooms at 3, charcuterie at 4, and pigs in a blanket at 5.
All right, Jacob.
The actual listing, first of all, I hate mushrooms with a passion.
Me
I
too.
knew that.
Number 1.
Me too.
Jalapeno poppers, number 2.
I got that right.
Charcuterie board, number 3.
Really?
Chips and cheese, number 4. And pigs in blanket, number 5.
So what would it really be?
Shocked.
What it would actually be would be probably jalapeno poppers, number 1. Charcuterie board, number 2. Chips and cheese, 3. Pigs in a blanket, and then stuffed mushrooms.
That's what it would
I
be.
love me a good high quality charcuterie board.
Really?
Yeah.
They are very good. I
Oh.
mean,
For the bank's board reception was at Mancy's Italian, and it was just nothing but fancy,
Really?
fancy
that'd be so good.
charcuterie. Like
What's
high
so?
quality
What's
stuff.
your all-time favorite appetizer, or one of them at least?
All-time favorite appy.
Question.
Does anybody have one? Like
Potato skins are a good one.
loaded or
Oh yeah, obviously bacon and cheese.
Obviously.
Dip it in
The bloomin'
cream.
onion.
bloomin' onion? I do agree there.
Bloomin' onions are good.
Mott sticks.
I don't know if I can say what
Mozzarella
my favorite is.
sticks.
I don't have a favorite.
Yeah.
I love all food.
I'm between 2. I'm between. No, you're good. The chips at what is it? The place we go to, Applebee's. The chips and spinach and artichoke.
yeah,
Oh,
artichoke
you know what?
dip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love chips and salsa. in
Yes,
general.
and then
Yeah.
anything with pretzels and mustard.
Cheese,
yeah.
cheese
If-
fries, cheese
Fries. If you go to Dave and Buster's, you can get a pretzel that's like the size of Sam. It's like $17, and it comes with cheese, honey mustard, and then I think it was like a
I've
cinnamon dip.
I've never been to Dave and Buster's.
It's a fun time.
Is that out there on
By the mall.
Talmadge?
So
Yep.
expensive.
It is expensive.
It's way too expensive.
Yeah, Nick goes there all the time.
Yeah, on daily. That's why I don't have any money.
But still, I mean, I think it like are chips and salsa just really good, or is it just because when you go to a Mexican restaurant they're free
It's
and you can just
Both.
devour them?
Yeah, you're starving.
I like
Yeah,
I
they're
like
good.
the salsa mix because it's just kind of almost puree.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I just like that salsa. A lot.
It tastes more real.
yeah,
Like yeah, she'll squeeze lemon in it.
and then
That's
like,
really good.
obviously the queso is
Queso is so
phenomenal.
good.
Yeah.
Like queso is fantastic. I just was looking at this list. Oh, were you gonna say something?
Mm-mm.
I was saying like I think pigs in a blanket are very underestimated. I love like corn
I
dogs.
can't
Personally,
I can't remember the last time I had pigs in a blanket.
Yeah,
Really?
me neither. Actually, it's been a long
I mean, I've had a
your
corn
mom's
dog,
made
but-
those. What are those called? Where they're wrapped in bacon?
Little Smokies.
Yeah.
oh yes, we've done that.
covered
Does she
in brown
sprinkle like
sugar.
yeah, covered in brown sugar? That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
ask.
really good.
Flaming
Mm,
Shout
I don't
out,
think
shout
that's
out
real
to
meat anyway.
Virginia.
Filet
Well,
mignon.
now she's
Filet
going to listen to the
mignon.
podcast.
Shout out Virginia. We'll have you on. Oh. I just hit my
Have you ever eaten it?
Did you feel it?
Hawk?
I think
Mom just texted me and said she
Me.
felt it too.
it's me, Amanda, and Mom all have that tooth sticking out. So every time this tooth hurts, I'm like, oh, one of them must have hit it on something. That psychic power. It's like Dustin, Becca, and Dad with their noses.
Mhm. Yeah, we have the same thing. We can
Same. Yes.
feel when the other person hurts it.
Oh man.
Okay,
Man,
I
that
want to
hurts.
know. I want to know who everybody's celebrity crush is.
Celebrity? Like
Mhm.
right now, or
Yeah.
I've been waiting for someone to ask me this.
Have
Who
you?
is it?
No, I'm
Nick,
joking.
you're going first then. You can't say
Nick's
that and
like
then not say who it is.
Timothy, Charlemagne,
Ugh.
whatever.
Don't say that. Wait, is it?
Nick's gonna say a guy.
That's what I'm
That's what I
saying.
said. Nick
That's what I was
saying.
saying.
Travis Kelce.
Gay.
Celebrity crush. Have
Ooh.
Jacob
No.
me
My
guess back?
celebrity
I know,
crush
Jacob.
is Becca Calhoun.
Thanks, babe. Your celebrity crush used to be Taylor Swift. I don't
Yes.
think it is anymore.
Yeah, now she's too mainstream.
Oh.
Now is it Jason Kelsey?
No, he's liked them before though.
Okay, how about instead of who your celebrity crush is, who do you think you would be genuinely good friends with?
Oh, like a celebrity.
I honestly think the Kelsey brothers would be guys that you could
Yeah,
be
they would
friends
be
with,
fun.
like be just
Yeah.
fun friends with.
Yeah, I agree.
They seem like guys that would be really
Laid
fun
back
to
and
hang out
funny.
with. Yeah, honestly.
Kevin James.
Kevin James.
Yes.
I've always
Corey
thought-
Solberger told me he just got saved.
Kevin James.
What? He just
Yeah.
got
He
saved?
did?
That's what he said.
Corey just got saved.
What? Good for Corey. Shout out to Corey.
I know.
I need to
I'll have
Google
to
it.
tell him that they made the podcast.
I know. Corey's going to come on this podcast.
Did you ask him?
No, but he's going to come. I don't
Does
know.
he even know you?
I
did
want
it?
it. I don't know. We do not advertise it. Like,
Virginia
We-
didn't know, so
yeah,
I highly doubt.
if some
Corey-
people just know, like Matt Mazer knew,
Oh, he did.
but yeah, but like I don't know how he found out. I know that we're hiding it. Just I don't know. I don't know.
So Dan, I think that Carlos and Alexa Pina Vega,
Yes.
we'd be friends with them,
Oh, okay.
and then go to Big Time Rush concerts.
I wouldn't go to one because I'm a Christian.
Megan Trainor's a good one. She seems
Yeah,
Trainer.
they seem fun. Is she?
Mm,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But they are very like her and her husband are like super normal people.
Yeah.
They
Can I say? I think Josh Peck would be a fun.
Yes.
guy.
He would
yes.
be fun. Yeah.
He could be a guy to just like hang out with. I think he would be cool.
Oh, this is not a good example, but the new girl.
Which one,
Oh,
new girl?
Zoe Deschanel.
Oh,
No,
the guys, Nick and
Oh
Them.
my
Jake,
goodness, that interview
what's
of
his face?
them.
Oh,
my-
yeah, when he
that
was,
is
like-
so funny.
when he was like talking to the people. Let me talk to the people real
Yes.
quick of some. That was so funny.
Oh, that was.
I feel
so
like that
funny.
interview. If you don't know the show, though, you're not gonna think it's
I
funny.
know.
But like, if you know the show, that is. Oh man.
I think Max Greenfield would be really fun too, because when he talks about New Girl, he's just really like. He's like, man, it was just such a good time. We laughed. He just seems like he'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love
He
that.
just wrote books. Did you see that he just wrote children's books?
no.
And he had this whole ad
Yeah,
about
he-
it, and it was really funny.
Very much his character.
Yes, yes,
That's
he was acting
hilarious.
just like.
Well, yeah, he wrote the Zombie Chronicles.
That was Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops!
That
Oh, I
was-
flipped it. Z is for zombie. Yeah, whatever he called it.
Julius Pepperwood.
Yes.
Oh yeah, well that
I
was
could
the
see
first
that.
one because the Pepperwood Chronicles.
Pepper-
was the
yeah,
second
yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's when it's.
He's like, there's a word search in there, but jokes on you. There's no
There's
words.
no
in it."
words. Yeah. that show is so funny. Oh man, I was trying to think of other celebrities. Did you have any in mind? That any or who asked it? You? Do you have any?
I
Did you have
did,
any in
and
mind?
I like totally lost it.
I think Nick has somebody now.
Joe Biden.
Who you got? Nick?
Oh, Adam Sandler. Actually, yeah, his family seems like they would be fun.
Yeah,
his wife
they're
too.
pretty-
his whole friend
and
group, like
kids.
David Spade and all those guys. Just
Mhm.
and Kevin James is, I guess, in that. Chris Rock,
Kevin Hart and Chris. No, what is his name? Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne
Kevin
Dwayne
Hart-
Johnson.
like they are so funny
They
together.
are
Yeah.
hilarious.
Shaq and Barkley.
Shaq and Charles Barkley. Yeah,
That
Yeah,
would,
that would be
would be-
funny.
I would kill to go golf.
If
Yeah.
you could pick one person to have lunch with,
That's so
I
hard.
actually feel like Shaq would be really high,
Yeah,
just
I-
because he's so funny.
He's
Well,
hilarious.
and he's like nice. Like
And
he would talk to you, and he would actually
Yeah.
ask you about yourself. It wouldn't be like an all about him thing.
Yeah.
He would like
I've
be
heard
nice.
he's
not much to hide with him.
Well,
No, but yeah, I know what you mean. No, he would be. That's such a hard question. Like the whole.
Also,
To pick one person.
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, I feel like would be.
Yeah,
I know. It
Too
makes me so
mainstream,
weird.
yeah.
I would like to
Makes
like
me
the.
feel weird vibe.
What?
I think it's so funny we talk about celebrities like we know
We
them.
know them. I know.
Zendaya and Tom Holland.
They would be
Yes.
fun.
Well, I think
I
like
think-
I think a lot of the like Chris Evans, Chris Pratt would be
Chris
him.
Pratt, Chris
Yeah.
Pratt, really
Oh,
cool.
and then John Krasinski and
Yeah,
Emily Blunt.
and
they
Emily
would
Blunt,
be
yeah.
Steve
yeah.
Carell, he'd be good.
Steve
yeah,
Carell.
Steve Carell.
The guy, Ron Swanson.
I don't know. He's really liberal.
Yeah, I've heard he's a
super liberal.
raging
What's his name?
liberal.
What is his name?
Yeah,
I almost said. Oh, Will Ferrell. I think Will Ferrell would be
cool.
Yep.
Yeah. I want to say I just forgot the guy. Oh man, the British guy that does the talk show.
King George,
Yes. No.
Oh yeah,
James Corden.
James
Yeah,
Corden.
yeah,
I think
he's
he would
funny.
be a fun guy to talk with. I think he could be interesting.
he doesn't
he
do
the-
that anymore, does
the
he?
Does he
blonde
not? I don't know.
fruity
He-
guy?
He's retired, I think.
Who is
Little
it?
bit-
James Corden? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do like the car, like he'd drive in a car and like.
Oh yeah, the carpool
Yeah.
karaoke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who? I heard he's drunk all the
Yeah.
time. Is that? I
Oh,
don't know if
really?
that, I don't know if that's true. I mean, but like I don't know. We don't know.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I heard that he drinks.
Yeah,
Like, how do we
yeah.
know?
Nick
I don't
really
know.
wants to meet Ellen because like she came out and she was so strong about it, and
Yeah.
he wants to ask her sometime.
Well, this could be my platform. So
She's a jerk though, isn't she?
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently.
is she actually?
I don't know. That's what they say.
So I actually I heard that about Kevin James.
That he's a jerk?
I really did. Yeah.
Don't
Really?
tell me that.
I know. I was like, I don't even want to know that, but I don't know. I don't. But like, you see people that like post run-ins with celebrities and how cool it is sometimes. But I've never seen one with Kevin James, so I don't. I mean, I don't know. I hope not because I love Kevin James.
What was your closest encounter with a celebrity?
With a celebrity?
They can't hear Katie saying
Yeah,
that.
so
Can
close.
they?
Oh, you
encounter
did
with
say
a
that.
celebrity.
Kate said, "What is my closest encounter with a celebrity?" Honestly, for me, it was probably like when the NBA players came down to Kentucky.
I was just gonna say Anthony Davis.
Yeah, well, he wasn't there, but like Rajon
No,
Rondo.
I thought he was, or
Oh,
was
really?
it Josh?
No, it was Rondo, Josh, whatever his last
Yeah,
name
Josh
was.
Harrelson.
Yeah. DeMarcus Cousins, those guys, but like not really anyone. Anybody have really a
High-fived them.
celebrity encounter ish?
I had lunch with Lecrae once.
You did have lunch with
Yes,
Lecrae.
he did.
Yep.
I forget about that. Is so random.
Yep.
Hopefully, here in a few months, my closest one will be Tim Hawkins.
I know.
Yeah.
Let's hear about this.
That's
story.
John's.
Yeah, tell the
Lunch
Lecrae
with
story.
So Lecrae was coming to.
Jacob was a
This
feature.
is when he first started.
I think it was a feature to wrap us
he
up.
came. He was performing a concert at House Lloyd.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In the auditorium? Like,
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, he's where he had just started, but I went. The campus minister director, whatever, Matt Stewart, who is dead now. R.I.P. He invited me and my brother along to go pick him up from the airport.
So
And-
why did he? Why you guys? Just because you were there, like thing? Was
well,
it?
he just liked it. He what he wanted was he wanted two normal guys to go with him and pick him up, and he didn't want two guys that would be like freaking out.
Okay.
So we went and picked him up from the airport.
Where'd you have lunch with him at? Was it Mini Mall or something? Wasn't it like?
It was in Lexington. No, it was a steakhouse in Lexington.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it was a nice place.
they took like the Mini Mall in downtown Hyman, like,
No.
or the one next to the IGA, the free popcorn on the table.
He was a nice guy, or
He was pretty nice. Yeah,
Oh,
Yep.
and
Did you guys?
and of
Did you
course
guys
we
like
met,
talk much? or was it?
we talked a little. I mean, it was just chit chatty stuff. We talked about basketball.
Yeah, but he was a basketball fan or something.
Yeah, he posts pictures of him and Steph Curry all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he came back 3 years later, and we were helping set up for the concert. And then we were just standing there, and me and my brother just assumed he forgot who we were. But Josh asked, he's like, "Do you remember us?" He's like, "Yeah, man, of course I remember him."
Oh,
You just said that.
But probably, but maybe not.
Well, maybe not. You guys are twins. A lot of times that's
Yeah.
something that
Yeah, that's memorable.
you
it'd be funny if he's like, "Yeah, there's a James," and mix up
Yeah.
your names completely.
We did meet Maurice Claret too.
Oh, we didn't. I forgot about Maurice Claret.
Do you remember that story?
Me?
Me?
Yeah, we were
We
in
were at-
line
we were in Coldstone.
Coldstone.
Yeah.
Wait, you were with us, Jacob?
Yeah, I was with
Oh.
you.
Jacob
We
took
went
the
to
picture.
spring game.
Jacob
and
took the
me and
picture.
Justin were standing there, and he was like, "Yeah, I think that's Maurice Claret." I'm
Yeah, I
like-
do remember.
I'm like, Dustin.
He looked up his tattoos.
Just because he's black
Doesn't mean
it doesn't mean he's a football player.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
No, I think it is. I'm like, Dustin, don't. Just
Didn't
don't say
he
anything
looked
to
him up though, didn't he?
He did.
Too?
looked
Yeah,
up
he
his
did.
tattoo.
So then he asked him. He's like, "Are you And he's like, yeah.
He was
I
excited
remember
about
him
it.
saying, "Is your name?" Dustin
Yeah.
said, is your name Maurice?" He's like, "Yeah, Clarette." Yeah, he goes, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "No, Dustin, he's joking." Yeah.
Well, you know what though? Why not be like,
No,
yeah,
I know.
that's me? And then
But
I
then we-
felt
yeah.
like he was excited about it because it was a couple years after he,
was that
It was a
jail
while.
out?
Yeah. It was a while.
and I felt
after.
like he was like excited that we
Yeah.
well,
No, he
Dustin recognized-
definitely got arrested for drugs a few months after that too. Like,
did he?
Oh, did he really?
He's been in and out.
He was with his kid and his wife.
Yeah. She didn't because she seemed annoyed.
Yeah, she was.
But like we were like, "Oh, let's get a picture." We did get
and
a
it was a
picture.
really blurry picture.
We got a picture with Eli Apple, didn't we? Remember that the spring game as well?
We did.
He's in the NFL now.
Yeah.
And then we were at the gate, and Joey Bosa came up,
Yeah.
but we didn't get a picture with him. Like that's the guy we should have got a picture
Yeah.
with. Yeah, Joey Bosa.
That's cool.
That was cool though.
But I think that's the most famous person I've actually
I've
had
never
a
met anybody
conversation
famous.
with.
Do you guys know that one guy on TikTok who runs around with like he has a massive butt and like you'll see him?
Yes.
just- you know,
I do.
Yes.
Yep, I do know who you're
He,
talking
like-
about.
Did
With,
you hear
like,
that,
the
everyone?
shorts.
Nick follows a man with a giant butt.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Confirming all previous
Okay.
statements.
Is it real?
But
And we're
No.
gonna end the pod.
no,
Yeah.
I do know. He's the guy that like
I-
does like the funny Skype calls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
me,
I was going to just end the podcast after Nick goes. I follow this guy with a big butt. And
Yes.
what were you saying, Nick?
me, Tyler, and Caleb, we went to a WWE thing this summer, like SummerSlam at Ford Field, and he was there, and we got to like meet him. He's
Oh wow.
Oh,
he's
that's
from
cool.
Michigan and everything.
Really?
So,
That's cool.
Actually,
Pretty
he's
cool.
from Saginaw, which is
Oh yeah.
I think he's from Saginaw. Don't quote me, but yeah, he was a really nice guy. We got a picture with him, talked to him. Like he was really funny.
Huh.
So it was cool.
Wait, so is the butt real?
No, I doubt
So
it.
he
No,
how'd you know it was him if he didn't have it?
He was there. With
you
it.
can. He's
he was
very.
wearing it or
and
whatever.
in his outfit.
So
Like, he wears the
weird.
same outfit.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you seen him, Becca? Like
no, I
videos?
have. I've
Okay,
seen him.
he's really funny.
I should
He's got random videos, and they're really funny though.
I have the picture too.
I've never met anybody famous.
I also
I met Kenny Skywalker. He played in the NBA like a while ago. He averaged like 3 points.
feel like
Oh,
I
I
met
also
someone
met
else.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, didn't I?
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
I feel like
Yes.
When was that?
No, oh no, maybe it wasn't him. It was at Calvary. They came and spoke at a chapel.
There's no way it was Kareem.
No, I
What?
actually feel like it was.
I mean, your mom ran into him when she was a cheerleader.
Okay, so
Yeah,
maybe I'm
that is
mixing up
true.
Black people. But it was an NBA player though that came and spoke with us, but
That's
I don't remember who it was.
hilarious.
But mom or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar ran mom
Pretty
over.
short, huh?
Yeah, Kareem. That is interesting that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did run mom over. Like he's running because they were cheering
Oh, really?
at. Yeah, and they like ran him over. What were you say, babe?
I met the Turtle Man.
Kate met the turtle man.
Didn't he? He turned out to be a fraud, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Does that surprise you though?
No,
I don't know. Who
I
that
mean,
is.
because
You
my,
remember the
my
Turtle Man?
friend
Was
My-
it Colby?
Colby's
Okay,
one of
so I heard the story.
Colby's he had a houseboat on Laurel Lake, I think, in Kentucky, and one of the other houseboats they staged a raccoon on the houseboat.
So they, like, let it out on there?
Yeah, and Turtle Man came to yeah.
I
You know
have
what's
no
funny
idea who
about
that
it is like he just it's kind of funny when you think about that show that he would go to these random places to catch animals and it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. Like why are you traveling across the world to catch a raccoon
Yeah.
on a boat
Yeah.
when they you know what I mean? Like yeah. Like it is really funny. No, we went an hour. Everybody happy with that?
Oh wow.
Let's everyone tell me live on the pod how your feeling is about being on the pod.
It's fun. I'm just
Underwhelming.
really tired right now.
I'm
We
I'm
do this
tired.
before 10 o'clock.
Yes,
Please
I'm really
never ask
tired
me
right
to
now
do
as
this
well.
again.
Like I'm really tired.
I feel liberated. Like I can say how I feel.
This is a safe space.
Yeah, open
this
up,
is a
Amanda.
really
This is a
safe
no
space.
judgment zone. Okay, except for when we judge Nick for being gay. But that's it. And besides that,
I'm not gay, guys.
I know. I feel like you gotta stop joking.
Just
about
in case some random person in Bulgaria hears this, I have a girlfriend.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Send
where
the
is your-
gays.
Where was your random
Yeah, where was
person
it?
from?
oh
Sweden?
no,
Belgium. It was
Belgium.
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 Yeah.
Sorry.
Which is funny because people use VPNs, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably somebody using a VPN and
Yeah.
listening. But we're like, nope, we got someone in Belgium listening.
Okay. Can you see? Okay, so like when I listen to it, I'm here in Lambertville.
Mhm.
Can you see Lambert? Like,
So I
how
can-
does this work?
it's not. I can see like so. Yes and no. It's kind of weird because like it'll say the area, and depending on exactly, I think it depends on how much you share your location and stuff. So here, I could actually show it to you. Like all it shows me is here we go. So like there's our downloads location. Here we go. So let me get to the map. People's Republic of China. We have one listener there, just for the heads up. Where's the map? I'm wondering if it's like there's so many cities now. This is insane. If I find it, I'll show you though, because I don't know.
How many
Oh, here it
listeners,
is. Here it is. So like, it shows like the map of the. It's kind of hard to see.
Okay, it's like the whole world.
Yeah. But like, if you zoom in, so yeah, if I zoom in right here on Toledo,
Rebecca's house.
yeah, I mean, if I zoom in on Toledo, you can see like Sylvania, and I'm pretty sure that's you right there. Here, pass it to Becca. If you want to look at it too, like you see it, and like the highlights are if it gets red, that's a lot of people listen to it.
What's the most listens that you've had?
What do you mean?
Like, what's your most listened to podcast?
The most listened to episode is the first one, which is such a bummer because it's with such bad audio quality. So like
How many
I
was
get like almost 100 or something,
Oh.
100 and something. I have to look again. I can't remember. Like or 90
John
something.
has it on repeat all the time.
Yeah, that's what it is. What'd you say, babe?
Zach.
Zach is number 2. That one, the first one is, and
Zach?
it's
Oh, Zach.
Zach.
That was a fun.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah, that was a funny one. Anybody have a favorite moments they want to throw out to me?
Favorite Borderline
so far-
Buddies moments.
I like the Todd
Is that the name of the podcast? now?
The
I
what?
like
Borderline Buddies.
Todd
Yeah.
Borderline
Benjamin.
Buddies?
What about it? Oh, that's the name of it. Yeah.
Because there's been a couple name changes, right?
Like-
No, just one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm
It was
like
D and
three.
J, and then it just went to Borderline Buddies. That's all.
Yeah, but wasn't it D&J and then D&J Life Lessons and then...
No, it was Life Lessons first, and then I just
Oh.
took off the Life Lessons part, left D and J,
Mm.
because we were still trying to figure out the name, and it was like, and then I told John, I was like, we had to figure out the name, and then we figured it out. So
Well, I like Borderline Buddies. I think it's good.
yeah,
What does that even mean?
so he was born in Michigan, I was born right in Ohio, and we were talking about how growing up we were like barely friends, so Borderline Buddies.
Mm.
Right on the board.
And it's nice because now when we have people, when you're on the
thought
podcast,
you
you,
were
become
born
a borderline buddy.
You were born in Ohio?
Mhm. Me and Becca were born in technically,
Flower Hospital.
yeah, in Sylvania.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Yes.
Technically or
Shout out
something.
Flower Hospital.
Yeah, you were born today.
I was
Yeah, technically we were born in
Were
Sylvania.
you born in Flower?
That's why
See,
we're
the best of us.
yeah,
Born
the
in
best
Flower.
of us.
That's where
why
the that's where the good seeds come
It's not
from.
true.
Actually, none of my kids were born at Flower.
Well, all of yours in Toledo,
No.
or
No,
not?
they
Or,
were-
Three of
One-
our
I'm
four
what in the
were born-
world?
3 of our 4 kids were born in different states.
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, yep.
3 of your 4 were born in
Kentucky,
different
Michigan,
states.
2 in Ohio.
Kennedy was in Kentucky. Sam was Michigan. Wendy, Ohio.
And then Reagan, Ohio.
And Reagan, Ohio.
That's crazy. I didn't know Sam was Michigan. Actually,
I had to, with our interns, I had to go up to Monroe.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh?
We thought about driving out west so Reagan could be born in Indiana. So,
There you
Yeah,
go.
we did.
Just
We
just
talked about it.
so we can
Or
have
like
four-
planning a trip to Florida.
Yeah, so we have 4 different birth certificates.
just because.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's
Oh,
not like
man.
I haven't had any terrible deliveries. Like, why not? Just-
Yeah.
But then you just never know.
No.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of work for something really stupid.
All right, let's shut this thing down. I appreciate all of you coming on very much, and hopefully you guys are going to be on the next one.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, this is released tomorrow, so should we harmonize a Merry Christmas out?
Let's do it.
Everybody ready? We're gonna sing. We're gonna
Wait, what are
sing.
we doing? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
No, we're gonna sing. We're gonna sing 3 hymns. No, we're just gonna say. We're just gonna sing Merry Christmas. Does that sound okay?
Oh,
No?
okay.
Like, however we want.
Sure, that makes it better. I mean,
Is there a way to sing it?
I don't know. Is there a way to sing it?
I thought you were talking about. Huh?
We wish
What?
you a Merry Christmas.
Should we
Okay,
just
let's do
sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" like 3
Yep,
times?
Let's do it.
You guys ready? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I
Thank you, guys.